On this Veterans Day, we want to shine a light on a program that is helping to improve the quality of life for veterans. The Shepherd Center in Atlanta works to help those with spinal cord injuries and brain injuries. Now, we have heard and told stories about many veterans who come home from war zones with those injuries. 10 years in the Army, 2 tours in Iraq. Jarrad Turner was badly injured in his second deployment.
Essentially 4 shoulder surgeries, 2 elbow surgeries, 2 surgeries on my jaw. Was filleted open by a nice little piece of shrapnel, but hey, it is what it is.
That was in 2006. Years later, Jarrad Turner realized something was not right.
I would typically have to hold the wall because my vertigo was so bad. And there was a provider there at the VA who he asked me one day, he says, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm fine. Leave me alone.
That provider knew that Jarrad wasn't fine. He told him about a program at the Shepherd Center in Atlanta.
They knew just what to do to trigger my TBI, traumatic brain injury. So during the assessment, my left pupil went up, my right pupil went down. They came back, converged, and they were just literally shaking. And they were like, you have a brain injury. And to be honest with you, that day that they told me, the provider, his name was Dr. Kalen, I remember I just started sobbing. And he said, what's wrong? And I said, I thought I was going crazy.
He says it's a challenging program, but he says they were able to get him the treatments he needed. They helped him overcome the vertigo. He couldn't run at the time, but back in September, he was with a group who came to Chattanooga and ran through the night to honor the fallen 5 and those who lost their lives on 9/11.
Not just as a veteran, but just as an American, it was good to be able to say that, no, we have not forgotten you. We have not forgotten your sacrifices.
Jarrad told me the biggest driving force to help him want to get better was his family, for his kids, the group of people who came here on 9/11 to run through our city. They're called the Shepherd's Men. They do events like that to raise money and pay for these treatments for veterans. The part of the Shepherd Center that helps veterans is called the Share Military Initiative.